I know I've kept you waiting, but we're back with the wardrobe build, and it's finally time to turn these flat doors into something a little fancier. Back in part 4 of this series, I got the wardrobe fully trimmed out, so the next job is to add wood filler to any joins. For me, that meant every corner where the top and bottom trim met the sides, plus the 2 side panels where I joined pieces to reach the ceiling. Once the filler was nice and dry, I got it sanded down, and then it was time to make these doors shine. I knew I wanted to incorporate arches, I just wasn't exactly sure how to execute them. But because the idea of cutting 6 perfect wooden arches sort of filled me with dread, and after seeing this inspiration picture on Pinterest, I eventually decided to go for flexible decorative moulding instead. To prep, I first drew out my arch shape using nothing more scientific than a pencil and some string, and I wanted one arch to spread over 2 doors, which would leave me with 3 arches in total. Now I had my lines marked, it was time to attach the moulding. These do have a self-adhesive strip, but I sacked that off and used grab adhesive along the lines instead. I then clamped the top section in place as I followed the curve down the wardrobe door, all the way to the bottom, and then I simply used some scissors to cut a 45-degree angle before adding the bottom horizontal piece. As you can imagine, I was super careful to make sure I was sticking to the lines so that the moulding on both doors would match perfectly, because you know I wouldn't have recovered if they didn't. And it's not on camera, but I also added a couple of nails to make sure they stay permanently attached for the long term. After lots of gluing and repetition, I am so happy with how these doors are looking. The moulding may have cost me about £70, but I think it's made these wardrobes look so much more expensive. What do you guys think? Do you like the arches, or would you have gone for something different? Next up, we are finally getting this wardrobe primed, and then it's time for the long-awaited paint colour. Follow along to see how it turns out and watch me build my dream bedroom from start to finish.